The new channel. The new channel. Hashtag TNC now.
The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following shows are those of the host, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to the new channel. Passion transforms a community that sees all things new. I'm Erwin Ursua and I'm streaming live from Kansas City. Good evening. Welcome to Win Within on TNC. Good evening, winners. Hello and welcome again here in Win Within on TNC. So I would like to greet a good day for those who are, of course, watching abroad. And good morning, would be probably good morning in some part of the world. So thank you very much for supporting me and joining me again tonight. Of course, it's Happy Wednesday here on Win Within on TNC because our show is always shown every 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. here on Win Within on TNC. And of course, tonight we will have two guests. So both of them have have overcome a lot of things in life, their apprehensions in life, and we will definitely learn a lot from them tonight. And so, how are you guys? How was the previous week? And I hope everything went well. And just like what we shared the previous weeks, that you really need to take that first step. Yeah. Just like the Chinese proverb that says, the journey of 1,000 miles starts from a single step. Okay, and that was the best learning that we had from our previous show, which our guest was of course none other than the legend of freelancing here in the Philippines, Mr. John Pagulayan. And speaking of freelancing, of course, we do have two freelancers again who are our guests tonight, and they would really share to us on how they overcome or overcame their apprehensions in life to be from zero to CEO or to be their owner of their own businesses. Okay, so without further ado, I will already introduce them. Of course, we'd like to call first Coach Dina. Coach Dina is the CEO of Samuel Digitals and also the director of the Freelance Movement Tribe. Good evening, Coach Dina.
Good evening, Erwin. Good
Good
evening,
evening.
everybody.
Yes. And of course, we'd like to introduce also Kat Espinosa, our UX designer. He's a web designer, of course, sought after web designer that that makes conversion. So it's just not ordinary websites, but websites that converts. When we say convert, of course, it's convert. Definitely, you will have you will make leads that will gonna get more clients and more sales for your more clients and more sales. Okay, Kat. There you go. Hi,
Guys.
Kat.
Good evening, Erwin. Good morning.
Good
Good evening,
evening.
Coach
So,
Dina.
so
Hello,
Coach Dina,
hello.
welcome to Win Within on TNC.
Thank
Yan.
you.
Woohoo! Oh, sabi nga nila, show must start right away. So medyo ano agad tayo. Let's get the ball rolling right away, okay? So,
Yes.
yes. Ano agad? Opening salvo agad. So, Coach Dina, as a freelancer, can you please do share with us what I mean? I just like what I've said. You're the CEO of Samuel Digitals. Can you can you tell us more about Samuel Digitals and what you do right now as a freelancer?
Okay. So Samuel Digital is a digital marketing agency that helps flooring contractors in the US, Canada. We help them generate leads and sales and eventually grow their business. That's what we do. So our services, by the way, from web design to development to social media marketing and paid advertising, video marketing, everything basically that's gonna put our clients this niche in front of their target audience digitally. That's what my team does.
Okay, that's great. So how about you, Miss Kat? There,
Hi
can you share
guys.
to us
Yeah,
about your UX designing as a
sure.
UX designer?
I'm a UX designer. I basically help experts and educators create more compelling websites, compelling
Mm-hmm.
content that would that would um, that would make their businesses more attractive and persuasive to their potential audience in market. So it's a mixture of I'm the type of designer that also writes. So aside
Mm-hmm.
from designing the website, creating the graphics, I also do the structure of the website and I also do the exact copywriting for the website. So it's a combination of design and copywriting. Yeah.
Yeah, great. Actually, Kat, what I observed, you are your own consultant also. Eh. I mean, you know, you see the pain points and you know what to write about for the for the clients that you have, and you're like also a consultant, and actually
Yeah,
not
totally.
like but a consultant already.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Coach, yeah, Coach Dina, or even if with you, Kat, you can answer this also. You are focused more on flooring contractors.
Uh-huh.
I mean, some freelancers that I knew, they focus, they have their own niche also, but this niche that you have, it's really, I mean, zero in something. Like I know
Yeah.
people that would say, I will cater to, for example, fitness gurus,
Uh-huh.
and then I would focus on coaches,
Uh-huh.
but I see that you funneled it more into a certain market, because
Hmm.
I would say that the general niche would be contractors,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
you went deeper.
Mm-mm.
How does this help? How does it help
Well,
if I'm
it's
a freelancer, if I'm a new
yeah.
freelancer?
It's been going like that since 2016 when I first
Mm-hmm.
landed my first ever client on that niche, right? So the idea behind that, or the concept behind that, because prior to starting my own freelance business, I've worked with um, Food Panda as well when we launched it in 2014. I've worked with marketing agencies before. So the idea of the blue ocean, like
Yep.
um, the idea of the blue ocean, which I also learned from John, um, it helped me so much in a way that the business was really easy to grow and to scale because we're super focused on one niche. So focus on one niche. Um, I've uh, dealt with different problems, different challenges that they encounter marketing their services online. And that the benefit of that is that I'm able to laser focus on those problems and providing solutions to those specific problems, but with a very, very focused niche. So, it saved a lot of my time and energy into doing a lot of research with different niches. Well, and that's what I always see with other freelancers as well. So zeroing in, right, into one niche, it worked so well with me that uh back in 2016 when I discovered that niche, which is you know very uncommon, very uncommon. I would hear a lot of questions saying like, what got you into that niche? And I always say, I felt like, um, for some strike of luck, it got me into this niche for a bigger purpose, and that 5 years, 6 years into working with this niche, I've discovered a lot. In fact, I treat flooring contractors as like part of our household. Um, that's what basically the benefits of uh, focusing on one niche.
Yeah, that's great, no? Laser focus. I like that. At least you know na. I mean, even the nitty gritty. I guess you know it.
Uh
You
huh.
know it already, and at the same time, you've been. I'm sure you've done your research already, and it's easy for you to
Yep.
suggest to clients. Most of your clients are where they're located.
U.S.
Most of them are from US.
Yes.
That's good. So, Kat, your turn. So, if you're in a certain niche, also it's okay. But just like what we discussed a while ago, that you're almost like a consultant. So, have sometimes if you're the consultant, injecting new ideas, or at the same time telling really what you want to your clients. Sometimes it's difficult. Have you encountered difficult clients, and how did you handle them?
Difficult clients. I think
I
I
hope,
have
and I
encountered
hope they're
them.
not listening right now.
I early on, definitely I've encountered those type of people, people that don't listen to you. But
Mm-hmm.
as I've matured in my journey as a freelancer and talking with a lot of clients, I think it's a combination of me being able to explain the problem, being able to
Mm-hmm.
explain the solution clearly, where they
Mm-hmm.
understand it. They clearly see that this is the path and this is the problem and this is how we're going to fix it. So the more I'm able to communicate the value of what I do, and the more I'm able to communicate the problem that they're in, the more buy-in I get from the client. So it's a combination of, sometimes there really are, clients that are the good fit, but sometimes it's a matter also of being able to express your value of what you do and being able to express the clearly the problem, the solution that you're presenting as a consultant and a partner in your business.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great, no? Communicating the value, because once you communicated the value, of course, definitely with your clients, they see partnership. They see that you care to their brand. They see that you care to their product and to their business. And I guess that
Yeah.
would make it more a healthy relationship. And that's important actually in partnering also naman with our clients, di ba? You build a great rapport with them. Right?
Yeah.
So, Coach Dina, this
Hmm.
question for you. So, what inspired you actually to shift? You mentioned a while ago your former jobs. What inspired you to shift from being your previous works mo to
Uh-huh.
freelancing?
My son. I
Okay,
wanted
wow.
to. I got pregnant in 2014. Actually, after we launched Food Panda, I got pregnant December 2014, and from then on, I said, um, I can't be working anymore like the usual corporate work, because I
Mhm.
had a delicate pregnancy, and that was the reason why I decided to go. I need to work online or find any source of income online so that I can be 100% present, uh, with my son.
That's great. I guess that's work-life balance with your family. And true,
Mm-hmm.
you'll know that if family really is one of your core values, definitely
Yep.
you can really sacrifice a lot
Yeah.
in order for you to be with your family. But at the same time, of course, earning something, it's not
Mm-hmm.
something. I know you guys are earning big. But at least the motivating factor, and I mean the real reason behind is, of course, being or
Yes.
spending more time with our family. That's good. How about you, Kat? So you also, what were your previous work, and then how did you get into freelancing?
Yeah, so I worked as a graphic designer for a startup, and then eventually that startup did have other closed and did other stuff. And I also worked for some agencies, but eventually I was looking really for satisfaction for my work and
Mm-hmm.
the opportunity to grow and to learn new things and explore new things that I feel like I could not find in corporate jobs or really traditional jobs. Freelancing gave me that freedom to explore things and learn things the way I like to learn, and also, yeah, like Coach Dina mentioned, time with family for sure. My mother is a single mom, so, and I'm a only child, so we're very close, and I have to take care of my mom then. So that's a factor, but really the freedom to do things the way it aligns with your passion and your values and your lifestyle is there. That's primarily the reason for me.
Yeah, that's great, though. So freedom to do things. I like that. Freedom to do things. But sometimes, of course, definitely we have clients, and they give certain deadlines. And all. How do you manage that,
Mm-hmm.
Kat? Handling deadlines.
Handling deadlines. Just being
Sorry.
able to know your process and knowing that this is the amount of time needed to produce a certain outcome, and being
Mm-hmm.
transparent with the client that it takes 1 month to do this landing page and to do all the design to do it properly. And if they don't have that time or luxury, sometimes I just say no, sorry, I can't do this project, it's too tight and all that. So just being transparent and knowing your own process, that helps in terms of delivering projects.
So being transparent, no process. I guess that actually builds the backbone of ano naman of having a good relationship with clients, which is trust, diba? So when you're
Yeah.
transparent, when you're telling, oh, this is what I can do, and trust me with this because I can finish. If you're gonna tell me na parang, I need this in 1 month, but actually when you as the freelance, I mean you as the website designer, you know that no, it will take a month and a half. So at
Yeah,
least,
yeah,
they know. And that's great. That
yeah.
builds a good trust, actually, a good rapport with your clients. Yeah. Coach Dina, I know you're a
Mm-hmm.
bookworm. Okay. So, there any special book, like one or two books that help you change your life or inspired you? Or let's say, that, I mean, when I ask you to answer something, you answer there that, when you were starting, you need the support, something like that. So I
Yeah.
don't know if,
Yeah.
if reading something or a book or something like that help you um in your life transformation.
Yeah. For sure. I can only think of one book, but
Mm-hmm.
it's just so weird that I forgot the title of the book because it's mouthful. But it's a
Mm-hmm.
book from Akbar Sheikh. Right? That book,
Mm-hmm.
um, that was his first book back in 2017.
Mm-hmm.
So Akbar is, one of the entrepreneurs that I look up to while, starting my freelance career.
Mm-hmm.
And there was this book that he published. And
Mm-hmm.
weirdly enough, when he published that book, um, he released it for 99 cents, Erwin, days
Mm-hmm.
before my birthday. And I've been
What?
looking forward to that book. I forgot that I'm weird, but it's super mouthful. The title is so long kasi. But anyway, so there was that book. That time I've been really trying hard to, come up with something, a source of living, a source of income. And I've been, getting emails from this John Pagulayan talking about building your freelance career. You could charge a premium, even if you don't have portfolio experience, and this revenue line that he's teaching and everything. But coming from that place where you're on your own, you're alone. Literally, the only friend that I have back then was those emails from John. And so it's been hard. I mean, I wanted to execute the things that he's teaching, but I find it hard to do it because it was entirely different from what I've been doing prior to. Okay, I'm gonna do freelancing. So that book, there was a certain phrase there in that book that says, up until now, I always share this to my mentees, members of the freelance movement tribe, our community, and there was this phrase that really transformed my life completely. No being OA and whatever, but the phrase goes something like this: you are unique, you are different. There is um you are unique, you are different. There is or that uniqueness in you will help someone else, something like that. Oh my goodness, I'm even forgetting that line. There is no one in the world just like you, and people will benefit from your uniqueness, something like that. And then the author there said, you have to write it on a paper and post it on your wall, and you have to be um, like reading that line in the next 45 days in front of a mirror. You say that to yourself. And back then, I felt like, oh my god, I'm baduy neto, ha. Like, I'm baduy. Like, I'm not into manifestation, all that stuff, but I did because I'm coming from having nothing really. I'm trying to do everything to, again, make income, have that source of income. And so I read that phrase 45 days straight to myself, and it did. I don't know if you call it magic, but that was my winning moment, I would say, when
Yeah.
I overcame that old mindset of mine, not believing in myself. I would always think, okay, if I'm going to be a social media manager, why would potential clients, why would they hire me if there's like literally a lot of better social media managers in the US? Why would they choose me? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Who would work with me? I'm just nobody. I'm someone here in the Philippines, versus other agencies in the US. Like, for sure, I'm right. But that phrase, reading that 45 days straight, you are unique, you are different. There is something, you are unique, you are different. Um, there is something unique in you that will benefit other people, something like that. And it did. So that was the book, transformational book, in my record.
Okay, great. Your uniqueness can benefit others. Wow,
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I picked actually from the phrase. And I guess 45 days that you're telling that, at least I'm sure after telling that affirmation, you do your rest, you do your
Mm-hmm.
introspection, and you will realize your real worth. And that's why as you go along on that 45 days,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna know your real worth, and
Yeah,
that will really give you that, I know I'm really
yeah,
unique
yeah.
because of this and that and that.
That is true.
So
So you are unique, you are different. There is no one in the world just like you, and
Yeah.
people will benefit from you because of your uniqueness.
Yeah. That's what I always tell also. It's either my coaches or whenever I do my workshop. You are your own brand. Actually, I told that
Yep.
also during my interview with John. That you are the
Uh-huh.
brand. You are your own brand. So,
True.
yay. So how about you, Kat? I know you've overcome a lot of struggles also. So man, what inspired you? Is it also a book, or is it a life changing event, or what is there a parang a transformation or a change that happened in your life?
Yeah. Okay. So I think it's a combination of multiple things. There are also some books that really made a dent in the way I
Mm-hmm.
think. So one book is yung Atomic Habits by James Clear. So I'm a big fan of
Yep.
that book. Ang ganda ng pagka-outline niya ng how to change your life in incremental steps. The power of compounding practice, compounding habits, doing small stuff every day 1% better.
1%
So
better.
that message really resonated with me. And how to design habits to make it effective, like making stuff obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying. If you want to change something, like for example, going to the gym. So that's a big thing that I really don't like, but somehow I've kind of tried thinking, how do I make it satisfying and easy and attractive? And I figure out, okay, the only thing is if I go to the gym with a friend, that's fun for me. And if there's a coach sa gym, those things really make the workout very attractive and easy. And it makes it parang stick than just working me on my own, thinking on my own what I'm going to do. So yeah, there's the book. And also another thing is, of course, being in a tribe, being with a lot of people, a lot of network with the same mindset. People who want to change their life, people who are hungry to do things in a different way, and they're also interesting people na they have really drive and passion to do stuff. So that's being just in that type of group setting, I would say is really life changing. But one important milestone for me, and I always talk about this, talaga, is because of Coach Dina, and I'm so so grateful, so happy. The path of my life really changed because I met her. Yeah, and iba yung ano yung power ng coach, iba yung power ng mentor. Um, they really open up a possibility that you didn't know existed. And for me, I was in a point of my life where I didn't know the next step. I didn't know um, what's the future like for me. Parang ganon. And Coach Dina was very clear na she believed in me and in my work, in my potential. And she just told me, okay, these are the steps you're gonna do. You post on, online, show your work, and you're awesome. Your work is great. So there's a lot of changing my mindset, my belief about myself through her words and through her presence in my life. So Coach Dina, I'm very, very happy and grateful
Yee.
talaga, 100%. So,
I'm gonna pretend I'm not here.
honored and
Yeah,
privileged
cheesy moment tayo ngayon.
to be your mentee and talaga, super, yun.
Yeah, ang galing. Yeah, I also like that book, Kat, yung Atomic Habits. And 1% better every day. But the
Yeah,
thing kasi with most of us, I mean, before I do that, you compare yourself to others, you benchmark yourself actually to others instead of benchmarking yourself from what you did the other day. And so yun, like for example, one of the things that I teach is that parang, what did you learn today that you didn't learn before? I mean, something that you just learned today, or today, the other day, and then you're applying it now, and that's the
yeah,
that's the 1% actually. And then you became better. You're a better person
Yeah.
than yesterday. You were not the same person as yesterday anymore because you
Yep.
learned that thing. So that's basically it. And as the saying goes, also that you are the average of the five persons that you go with. So I guess that's a big help. Also, if you of course flock with chickens, you'll just crawl. But if you flock with eagles, you're gonna soar.
I
So
love
Yeah.
that.
so that's it. So basically, galing. So
So
that's what actually, guys, you're missing if you're not in the tribe, no? So,
Let's go,
what
Erwin.
tribe am I talking about? It's not a tribe of a tralala. It's the freelance movement tribe. Right. Di ba? Hindi siya tribe ng tralala. So, guys, check out the freelance movement tribe in Facebook and you know the different good stuff we are sharing right now. Me myself, I can say na I don't have really that skill. I mean the website but right now just like what I've told also last week that I'm I'm helping people right now who are freelancers also of
Right.
course to be my partners in
Mm.
doing those stuff to my network. And so yeah, that's it. Yay! Wow, grabe. Dami kong natutunan agad. So yan, atomic habit, 1% ano na ako agad. 1%
yeah,
better na ako tonight. So actually hindi nga 1%, 1% from Kat, 1% from Dina. I'm 2%.
2%.
2% better today. Yeah. Okay. So Coach Dina and Kat, before we continue, we just like to take a break to give thanks to our major sponsors for our show tonight. Of
All
course, we won't
right.
be the major sponsors. So see you in a few. Okay. There you go. So we'd like to thank our major sponsor. Of course, boost your immunity system daily with Celergen of Switzerland. What are the benefits of Celergen? It improves stamina and endurance. It improves your immune system. It's an anti-inflammatory supplement. It slows down aging. Wow, that's great. And it improves healing and improves skin tone and texture. So do take Celergen from Switzerland, your edge in everyday life. And also, we'd like to thank VPF, Creative Marketing Communications. If you need events and marketing communications, do contact VPF Marketing. You can check them. They have their Facebook page, same as what you're seeing right now, VPF Creative Marketing Communications. They do things beyond the usual.
Juan Lu and his puppets face to face with special guests Makata Tawanan, Jess Box, and the Lunaria Marionette Show.
Salita. Alam mo, Tito Anlo, kung wala ako, magsasalita ka mag-isa. Kung wala ako, wala kang masusuot. Kung wala ako, wala kang nakakain.
November 13, Sunday, 7 p.m. at the La Verdad Auditorium in Apalit, Pampanga. Buy your tickets now and see you soon, face to face.
Focus, feedback, routine, grit, repeat. Tribe X 2022. Now, during these times, countless of Filipinos have turned to online jobs or online freelancing. Now, the freelance movement offers a different and better way of freelancing that's one, based on value, where clients see freelancers as a partner instead of an employee. It's the kind of freelancing where you don't need credentials, portfolio, or experience to land high-paying clients that pay you upfront. Now, Tribe X 2022 is where you get, to hear our stories, right? We are the freelancers who went from zero to CEOs. And why are we doing this? Well, the answer is simple. It's because we'll never get tired of helping people like you to seize this opportunity called freelancing.
TNC show announcement. The new channel is an online alternative new media platform of online shows for people on the go. Please watch all our shows as seen on screen. Imagine having your own show, your own playlist, your own content, but we make it easier for you. TNC aims to transform the lives of our viewers through engaging, authentic, and original content. Our channel is a responsible global 24/7 platform that showcases Filipino talent, global influencers, cultural intelligence, and ingenuity. And of course, please do watch Win Within on TNC every Wednesday night, 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. You can watch live or on replay via Facebook or YouTube. Follow us on IG, listen to us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Just search hashtag TNC Now. For sponsorships, please email now at thenewchannel.com or send us a DM. Enjoy these life-changing shows because we made them for you. Honk your, honk your horns as the new channel, together with Greenfield District, kicks off the very first district car boot sale and Oktober's Fest rolled in one. You are invited to come and check out our car trunks filled with rare finds and some personal stuff from participating TNC KOLs. This one surely exciting. As the TNC KOLs go on sale. Join us outdoors, spend good times at TNC's first ever face-to-face public event. It will be a weekend charity bazaar from October 21, 22, and 23, 4 p.m. till 12 midnight. Drive by the Mayflower Parking Greenfields District in the heart of the Tiger City, Mandaluyong. Entrance is free, plus many surprises and giveaways for those who will go. Biyahe na kami. Let's go, sabay-sabay. Let's go, sabay ka na. See you there. Now I'd like to share again, of course, our major sponsors promo. So give love this Christmas. The Christmas care package of Celergen Switzerland. It's 2 Celergen plus 1 Serum Real. Avail while stocks last. And of course, Celergen Switzerland has also its Burr Months promo. It's available in box of 15, box of 6, and box of 2. There you go. And for our senior couples, Celergen actually is for you. You make the rest of your life the best of your life. So active aging describes the maintenance of positive subject well-being, suitable physical, social, and mental health, and continued involvement in one's family, peer group, and community through the aging process. Let us make our goal and purpose to live our senior years mindfully. Celergen indeed gives you the edge in everyday life. For the promotions, please do contact for the holiday promotions and for the Burr Months package, and at the same time the Christmas care package. Please do contact Liza at 63917-519-6437. Thank you very much, Celergen, our major sponsor for Win Within on TNC. Okay, let's call back Coach Dina and Kat, our guests for tonight. Hi, Coach Dina. Hi, Kat. Welcome back. There. So a while ago, we saw the AVP of Tribex. Okay, so I'm excited about it, and I guess most viewers are also, especially our viewers right now from the tribe. But for those actually who are thinking right now, I mean, I'm sure they're enticed already for those non-freelancers who are watching us and who will be watching us on replay. And we are enticing them to shift with this career of freelancing. What can you share about? What can you share about this event, Trivex, that they're really gonna benefit? That will benefit them.
You first.
Yeah.
Go, Coach Dina.
Okay. Here's the thing about Tribe X, Erwin.
Mm-hmm.
We basically wanted to showcase ordinary people with extraordinary stories.
Wow.
Because we wanted to be relatable, right? Once upon a time, I was, a corporate employee shifting to freelancing, and now with God's grace, I was able to build a business that doesn't just help myself, my family, but also the team that I was able to create, and so their families as well, right? So there is that impact within, impact towards other people, and if that something happened to me, it can happen to anyone else. And just like Kat here, Kat was a former designer, a graphic designer, working in a corporate job as well. Now she shifted into freelancing, and that she has that freedom, that sense of worth with the work that she's doing, and that she's able to take care of her mom, right? And so with the many stories that we wanted to bring out in Aliu Theater, that's why I said this is a platform, this is an event that we wanted to share with other people, because if this transformation um, happened to us because of freelancing, it can happen to other people as well, right? So ordinary people, because we want to be relatable. It's actually a different kind of event, Erwin. If you notice, we're not like featuring known people, millionaires, and like super duper successful entrepreneurs here in the Philippines, because there's just a lot of events for that, right? Now we wanted to we are showcasing um 13 is it 13 15 speakers from different walks of life, right? A student, a former corporate employee, someone who got fired from his previous job, an OFW, a parent with 4 kids, right? Different um, stories, extraordinary stories from ordinary people. That's why this was very personal to me. This one's very special to me, and that I just feel so blessed being part of the team who you know who make who's making this happen. And that we wanted to invite everybody, TNC audience, those that are watching live and those who are going to catch this on replay, that if you have the time and the resources to attend Tribe X November 6th in Aliu Theater, if you can be there physically, we have digital passes so you can just watch it online. And yeah, we're just so looking forward to the day where ordinary people, ordinary freelancers, um, who are now CEOs in their own, businesses, showcase their stories to everybody.
Okay, that's great. Okay. How about you, Kat? Sorry, I
Yeah,
got
so
cut off.
that's okay. So what's exciting for me about Tribe X is that whether you're just starting out with freelancing or just curious about it, there's a topic for you. So if you're just curious about freelancing, if you're starting in freelancing, or if you're already a CEO or agency owner, I think we have a topic and a story for every step of the journey, Tribex. So that will be very exciting to see all those topics kind of um, sequentially put together, and of course, seeing networking with people who have the same drive and who also want to change their lives through, you know, freelancing. That would be really fun and something to look forward to.
Yeah, great, great, great. As we know, actually, when we say freelancing, it's just not actually a one skill. It's freelancing is actually made of different skills, just like what
Yeah,
John
yeah.
shared last show, is that as long as you do something by yourself,
Mm-hmm.
and you have that skill that you can offer, and basically that's freelancing. But of course,
Yeah.
we're talking about freelancing skills, more of the digital ones that you can offer to those
Mm-hmm.
clients abroad, or even here locally, actually. So yeah, that's it. Right now, wait,
I wanted to
okay,
add to that,
it's
Erwin,
okay.
just very quickly, because when we talk about freelancing, most of, I don't know, probably most of the people would think about, mga marketer lang po, or social media, or copywriter, or whatever. When we say freelancing, it's actually like a big industry, right? From if you're doing events organization, like if you're an event organizer, if you're a DJ, if you're a singer, if you're an acoustic guitarist, whatever, anything that you do, that doesn't involve employment per se, right? That's freelancing. That's We wanted to really cater to a bigger audience, not just the ones who are doing online services such as social media and copywriting and web designs and whatever. We wanted to like reach uh, a bigger audience when we say freelancing. So even those that are DJing, the ones who own a coffee shop, the one who sells ice cream, they are freelancers, and that we really wanted to like get to
Yeah.
know them, and that we wanted to invite them in a little theater.
Yes, yes, definitely. They are. And yeah, me also. Guys, please do go on a little theater on November 6th. And I think we have a gang of people here who wants to greet. But of course, we cannot show everybody. So, but at least let's show a few. And by the way, guys, if you have questions before we let Coach Dina and Kat go. Oh, power! Wow, more. Push, push, push. Oy, nako. If you want to see a sample of cat dancing, go
Then
to
go
Tribe
sa
X on November 6th.
November 6th.
Oo. Sorry, Kat, for putting you into for putting you in the
Ay, sa'yo pala.
abangan nila yon. So, okay. A long list of people who were changed. Wow. Oh naman, definitely your life will change if you become a freelancer. Believe me you. So true, she changed my life too. We're lucky to meet her. Yes, Coach Dina, of course. Okay, forever grateful to Coach Dina, Nikki Schwan. Yan. Yes, Atomic Habits. Yun, I guess Job also read the book. There. Okay. So any questions? Baka you have questions pa, my dear audience, dear winners, for Coach Dina and Coach Kat before we let them go. Meron ba? May meron pahabol? Going once, twice, thrice? Takot kayo mag-question? If you go to TribeX, make sure you have your questions na baon to them. Ha? Okay. So, I guess you've invited everybody for TribeX, but I know there's a deeper Dina somewhere. There's a deeper Kat Espinosa. I mean, whatever apprehensions you've overcame a few months back, a few years back, I'm sure there were even when you were young. And
Mm.
I would like you to share your winning words, like from when you were young, what was the common struggle, and then right now, what can you share to people? So, Coach Dina first.
Um, Really, the common struggle, no? Ngayon lang talaga ako napaisip din. That's why I love Erwin.
It's okay. Take your time. I mean, we're not in a hurry. It's okay.
Um, it's actually the feeling of you're not enough.
Mm-hmm.
You're ugly. You're
Mm-hmm.
you're no one. Something like that. And
Coach
that
Dina, sino nagsabi sa'yo nung ugly? Pwede ba?
just
Kausapin
just
ko?
just just a lot.
No, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
Uh. But yeah, I think on how I was able to get past through that is just acceptance and believing in your sticking to your real identity, which when I was young I already have this like what is my real identity, and up until now. But despite being thrown into many different ugly feelings, about yourself, about the mistakes you've made, about your physical appearance and everything, I think sticking to your real worth, your real identity, which I always say this to my nephew and nieces and my son also, that you are a child of God. Knowing your real identity, and that is my real identity, believing that you are a child of God, and that everything that is bound to happen may not be easy, but it's with a purpose because you are a child of God.
Yeah.
that's how I get past through this many struggles while I was young and up until now. Struggles doesn't end, by the way. It's just, part of living. But yeah, again, despite the many challenges that will be thrown at you, if you know who you are and your worth, then you'd be good. You're fine. You're fine. And that's the only truth that I always tell myself. I'm a child of God.
Yeah, wow. Great value
Beautiful.
bomb there. Being a child of God. Actually, faith
Yeah,
really
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 sad.
a big help to all of us. Will help us to be more aware and then accept things. And this I always share also, like it's only not being aware but acceptance, but being um content, the contentment,
Yep.
having that contentment in life. So once
Hmm.
you know that contentment, you will also know your worth. It's easier to know your worth once you know what's now once there's contentment in you. Because once you're not contented in life, yun nga, you benchmark yourself to others. So really, parang the noise inside you will really develop. But if you're that contented, it's easy to accept. It's easy to know your self worth.
Yeah,
It's great. Thank you very much, Coach Dina,
you're
being a child
welcome.
of God. Okay, Kat, your winning words, please.
Yeah. So I really love what Coach Lina said, something about mindset, identity, and being clear with those things. I would add to that is really the power of community. So once you have that, sometimes we're lost kasi and we don't know what's our identity, who are we, what are our dreams. But sometimes you discover those things when you're in with a group of people who are also searching for their dreams, who are working towards the dreams. And when you're tired, you're anxious and you're nervous, you have someone to talk about it who's also in
Hmm.
the same journey. That's a really different feeling than when I was on my own. So I would say one of the important turning points in my life is really having that community, that support system that actually pushes you to discover yourself, your dreams, your identity, and reminds you of your dreams, your identity when you get lost now and when you're struggling now. There's someone who's always talking to you about it and helping you push through all the challenges and the struggles. So the power of community, the power of a coach, of a mentor, that's for me fundamental in changing my mindset, my belief, my identity. And if you have the chance to join any type of community, having that mentor, I would say that's one of the best investment ever. It will definitely change your life. Yeah. Yeah.
I love that.
That's great. That's great. Power of community, support system. Diba? Parang finding an accountability partner actually.
Yeah.
Diba?
Yes.
Or an accountability
Totally.
group. So diba, that's someone that pushes you, or whenever you're stuck or you feel stuck or down, they're gonna push you up. Diba? A community that pushes you up. Galing. Wow, grabe. Imagine, told you, we're what? 58 minutes. So,
58.
sabi ko, bitin, di ba, bitin? But yun eh, yun. But thank you very much, Coach Dina, and of course, Kat, for
Thank you,
for taking
Erwin.
this discussion. And of course, we really love you guys to be with us, with Coach Dina and Kat. Watch them live as they you know raise the roof of Aliw Theater on November 6th. Yan. So it's a full day event. We look forward you guys to be there. So before we let you go, Coach Dina and Kat, may I invite you to have a win within post? Yeah, it's
Let's
actually
do it.
a ritual here in Win Within on TNC.
Boomerang.
Okay. Okay. Thank
All
you.
right. Erwin, thank
Thank
you
you,
for
Coach
having
Dina and
us.
Coach Kat.
Yes.
Thank you.
And see you in November 6th.
See you November 6th.
Yes.
Bye. Okay. Grabe, tapos na agad ang ating Win Within on TNC. Many value bombs, many winning winning words, of course, from Coach Dina and Kat. Okay, so I'll just summarize everything. Okay, of course, having the power of community and support system, and at the same time, being a child of God, and that's true. Having that faith to God really, it also changed my life, and I'm sure it will change yours too if you have that belief in God that things will go good later on in your life. So, and especially if you start it, sabi nga nila, start it within, and that is actually my advocacy in life, to empower to make people have that self-awareness, self-responsibility, self-empowerment, and of course for them to have that self-growth. And with that, I would like you to share also my social media platforms where you can connect with me. Okay, so here's my LinkedIn account. So linkedin.com, Erwin Y. Ursua. And of course, my company, Win Within Professional Coaching and Consultancy, is also in LinkedIn. So right now we have two departments already: the coaching and the marketing consultancy part, the training. Of course, we do strategic planning, team building, and soft skill workshops, especially on self leadership. And also the other department right now is the digital marketing and website development. So that's it for my social media platform. I do hope that you took a picture or save it so that next time, if you want to connect with me, especially if you want to have that one-on-one coach first, or any business branding consultancy, and at the same time, if you would like to have a website, a social media manager for your FB account, TikTok or IG, just connect with me. Okay. So guys, before I let you go, also, I'd like you to always remember that you can always win in life. Okay, you can always win this life as long as you always win within. Okay, so do catch me again with my next guest, 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. next Wednesday. That would be, I think, October 26. Yeah, well, that's an important date for me. You'll know on October 26 why. Okay, so see you guys on October 26 for our next show, for episode 35 of Win Within on TNC. Good night, winners. God bless.